Location, Saklawa, Iraq. Class, minor, magnitude 3.59 minutes ago. Location, 27 kilometers south-southeast of Mena, Nevada. Class, micro, magnitude 1.46 minutes ago.
MESSIYAH
Location, 33 kilometers southwest of Stovepipe Wells, California. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.9, 3 minutes ago. Earthquake upgraded to 2.2 from 1.9. Location, 33 kilometers southwest of Stovepipe Wells, California. Class, minor, 4 minutes ago. Location, 28 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada. Class, minor, magnitude, 3.5, 5 minutes ago.
Which one of you supports Donald Trump? Which one of you? Which one of you support Donald Trump and which one of you supports Obama? Which one of you supports Obama? Who supports Obama and who supports the beast? Donald Trump is the beast and Obama is the Antichrist. So I'm asking this. Who do you support? Do you support Obama or do you support Trump? So I'm asking this, and I would like for you all to at least tell us. Right? So what we're going to do is right about now, while you all think about it, while you all focus on what I want you all to answer.
Location, 28 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.5, 7 minutes ago. Location, 7 kilometers west of Cobb, California. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.1, 2 minutes ago.
Because they knew the facts, but they didn't release those facts because if they had released them, the people wouldn't have taken it. And they can come out tomorrow and tell me there's going to be an epidemic, and they can drop off like flies next to me. I will not take another shot that my government tells me to take.
Meantime, Judy Roberts and some 4,000 others like her are still waiting for their day in court. Remember the swine flu scare of 1976? That was the year the U.S. government told us all that swine flu could turn out to be a killer that could spread across the nation. And Washington decided that every man, woman, and child in the nation should get a shot.
Location, 37 kilometers west southwest of Anchor Point, Alaska. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.5, 4 minutes ago.
Swine flu? Man, I'm too fast for them to catch me.
Especially the swine flu shot.
46 million of us immediately took the shot. And now 4 4,000 Americans are claiming damages from Uncle Sam amounting to $3.5 billion because of what happened when they took that shot. By far the greatest number of the claims, 2/3 of them, are for neurological damage or even death.
This virus was the cause of a pandemic in 1918 and 1919 that resulted in over 500,000 deaths in the United States, as well as 20 million deaths.
Location, 17 kilometers south-southeast of Lone Pine, California. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.7, 2 minutes ago.
During nature's flu epidemic, millions of people are sick, thousands die. Well, this year you can get protection. The vaccines are safe, easy to take, and they can protect you against flu. So roll up your sleeve. Protect yourself.
One of those who did roll up her sleeve was Judy Roberts. She was perfectly healthy, an active woman, when in November of 1976, she took her shot. 2 weeks later, she says, she began to feel a numbness starting up her legs.
By the following week, I was totally paralyzed.
So completely paralyzed, in fact, that they had to operate on her to enable her to breathe. And for 6 months, Judy Roberts was a quadriplegic. The diagnosis? A neurological disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome. This disease can even kill. Indeed, there are 300 claims now pending from the families of GBS victims who died, allegedly as a result of the swine flu shot.
Judy, why did you take the flu shot?
I'd never taken any other flu shots, but I felt like this was going to be a major epidemic. And the only way to prevent a major epidemic of a really deadly variety of flu was for everybody to be immunized.
As part of informing Americans about the swine flu threat, Dr. Sensor's CDC also helped create the advertising to get the public to take the shot.
There's only one thing I can think of that hits harder than us. What can that be? The swine flu. It can knock you flat. So what's the defense for it, huh? Like our philosophy. You gotta hit it before it hits you. You mean a shot? Yeah. You got yours? You better believe it. If swine flu wants to challenge me, I'm ready. Oh, me too, brother. Me too.
Get the swine flu shot. Time is running out.
Let me read to you from one of your own agency's memos.
So yeah, this is how evil people is. And some of you all don't believe. Some of you all don't believe.
Earthquake downgraded to 1.0 from 1.7. Location, 17 kilometers southeast of Lone Pine, California. Class, micro, 4 minutes ago.
And wondering if you should trust your government, the leaders and every one of them. Now I'm asking you all, will you trust your government now? Knowing that you know the truth. You know the truth now. The truth was told to you. You know how the community spread will be happening now. You know how the second wave will happen. Now remember I explained, if you just listen to my live stream, then you will know exactly I speak about every single thing that we could ever think about. Things that things that mankind, things that not even Alex Jones knows. Things that people we trust, media personals. Things that Devika claim that she's seeing via visions. Things that nobody knows. I already taught you all that so that you know you would be in the know. I'm not doing this to be famous or I want to have more likes and more shares. I'm doing it because for the love of the creators, the love of humanity. Because I know of the agenda. I know how catastrophic it will be when the second wave happens. And when the second wave happens, a lot of you are going to fall for this agenda. Now, during the second wave, there will be an ease in restrictions, yes, and then there will be a total lockdown. Now, the purpose of why some countries will now ease the restriction is to implement the second wave. Now, they will now blame it on the citizens, saying that the citizens will now believe that there is a community spread, because by then, next 2 weeks or next few days, when the immune system start to act, when the infected ones or the carriers, when the immune system start to act up, you will see more words start to unfold. When the immune system start to now backfire, And now the virus now have a certain time frame to attack the immune system. And when that does happen, the carriers. Now this virus could only be transmitted. It can't even be transmitted via sex because it cannot. This is why they want you all to believe that COVID could be transferred via sex. COVID, the virus, the infected ones cannot infect you through sexual
Location,
relations.
26 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada. Class, minor, magnitude 2.1, 10 minutes ago.
They affect you who is healthy. Okay, you want to know, right? You want to know how the infected ones, the carriers, can infect the community. And who are the carriers? Who are the carriers? I already said in a speaking depth, and I was hoping that we had a lot more people on the live to understand it. But it don't seem as though, I know I cannot save everybody, right? Right? I understand. I cannot save everybody. I mean, I may want everybody to be saved. Right? But the truth is, I cannot save everybody. I mean, I could try to see how best I could save people, but people must want the truth, the ancient truth of Elohim to be saved, the oil of salvation to be saved. I can't save the whole world. I mean, I try in here. I put a lot of my time, my patience, my love, my energy, my voice. I put on everything here to see how much people will really hearken. How much people will really listen. You see, when the second wave happens, that is when the mass vaccination going to happen. Mass force vaccination. They are telling you all what are their plans for future. What are their plans for the different pandemic. What are their plans for different phases of the agenda. You see, you might think that, hey, the country going to open back and airlines and blah, blah, blah. I mean, some countries already open back already because they lost in revenue and whatever, but that will be for a short time. And I spoke to you all a few weeks ago, last month or month before, or sometime in March or February, when this whole agenda started, or last year. And I specifically alerted you that they will try to boot the system, they will try to boot the economy. It wouldn't work. And right now, as we
Location, Region Sur de Puerto Rico. Class, minor, magnitude 2.89 minutes ago.
Everything leading up to September. Everything is leading up to September the 21st, 2020. They plan to reboot into the new world order. Remember, if you all remember, I said a few weeks ago, a month or so ago, that they would ease the restrictions.
Earthquake downgraded to 3.4 from 3.5. Location, 26 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada. Class, minor, 22 minutes ago.
In certain country will never reopen. And the government, the ministries, the ones who are involved in this COVID-19 agenda, they will say to the dum-dums and to the kunumunus and them out there, the brainwashed donkeys and mindless sheep out there, they will say, and I quote, they will say, we are going to open the economy in different phases. Now you as a jackass now, you believe in that they're really going to
Location, 38 kilometers west northwest of Skwentna, Alaska. Class, micro, magnitude 1.24 minutes ago.
As really opening back the economy at all without vaccinating everybody, right? Now this vaccination has been proven unsafe. This vaccination has proven to kill 22 million people worldwide. The other people that didn't take the vaccine, and the reason why, after the pandemic that they had in the 100 years, I think they had a pandemic, the greatest pandemic they had was the Spanish flu, which is the swine flu, by the way. Alright, the Spanish flu is the swine flu. Swine flu might seem as though it's a different agenda, but the swine flu is the same Spanish flu. During that epidemic or pandemic, during that pandemic or epidemic, so during the years, in order to hide the agenda, they had to change the word from pandemic. That is change the word from epidemic to now pandemic, and now we, the righteous ones, call it the plandemic. Let me rephrase that. First, it was an epidemic, right? And then they changed it to hide the agenda and call it pandemic. And now we, the righteous ones, the ones who awaken, calls it the plandemic, because these are all restructured plans that the New World Order or the governments around the earth together has planned this agenda. Everything fall into place thus far. The governments around the earth were able to be given a false aid. The CDC pretended to aid countries, right, in the guise of paying off the government to execute a certain agenda. So since the government was able, I'm exposing certain things, since the government were able to exterminate a certain percentage of people, they were given money. You will see that money, eh? That money got in their pocket, private bank accounts and so forth. Some of them took the money that they split up the money amongst ministers and whoever involved in this agenda. And these ministers and them were able to buy gold. So, you know, they buy gold and stuff like that in Bitcoin and all these elites.
Location, 29 kilometers south-southeast of Mena, Nevada. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.45 minutes ago.
Wanted everybody stay home. Have you all realized during this whole stay home process, the internet has been working perfectly? I'm speaking for those in the Philippines and those who are in Trinidad and different countries.
Location, Costa Rica. Class, minor, magnitude, 3.4, 24 minutes ago.
Internet was working perfectly. Why? It was able to continue the restructure plan of poisoning the public through the media, through the government leaders coming now and saying that so-and-so is the case for COVID, and COVID this and COVID that, and this is what he plans, and this is what. This was all to keep you distracted. So for months, right, no movies, I'm telling you all, for months. For months, the TV stations have everything. Every hour is COVID. Every minute is COVID. I mean, long time. I just say long time, eh? Yeah, because our new world order right now is a new world order, right? They play in land. Yes, they play in land. 100 pounder. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, as I was explaining to you all there, you know, that song just came back to me there. It's a new world order right now. We're actually in a new world order. We actually in a new world order right now. You understand? We are in a new world order. Understand? The plane already land. Look for that song. The plane land. We are already in a new world order right about now as we speak. Right? We are already in a new world order. And yeah, the plane already landed already, folks. The plane done land already. Everything done working out the way how they wanted to work out. Alright. So now you all have an idea of everything is going to unfold. I'm going to play this song here for all my bedrins and my sisterins. I'm still looking out for any questions that you all might have, because we still have to talk about who is planned for your generation, and I still have to ask certain more questions. I still have a few
Location, Costa Rica, class, minor, magnitude 3.4, 26 minutes ago.
That we have more people on the live to listen and take notes of everything that is being revealed, so that people will be, more aware of how everything is going to unfold. They'll be more aware of how the earthquakes and whatever, how the vaccines and the reason why they're not reporting the earthquakes and all these different things. We have a little more things to talk about, so please invite some more people to the live.
It's the plain land, make up my mind to face the immigration. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up myself to take interrogation. Search them, I search the Taliban. Search them, I destruction. Dash me toothpaste, dash me stimulants. Hold the ball and dash medication. Draw up my belt, let me pants in my hand. Scan all me eye, ask me where me come from. Take off me shoes, them I say take off your thumb. If they ever find a weak if you gone another land. The plain land, it's the plain land. 100 pound a call, tell me where they get it from. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up myself to take interrogation. The plain land, it's the plain land. Make up my mind to face the immigration. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up myself to take interrogation. Travel over land, travel over sea. The wind, the words of His Majesty. In this a new world order, what do you got on me? In this a new millennium, Babylon I try to keep the youth dumb. Musical Lord we sing, that's what we bring. The plain land, it's the plain land. 100 pound a caliber, where they get it from. The plain land, it's the plain land. Make up my mind to face the immigration. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up myself to take interrogation. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up myself to take interrogation. If you wanna know that slavery still exists, oh now, well come let me tell you this. I'm leaving on a jet plane. The signs of the time is near. Got to walk the straight and narrow road. It's rough and bold. I'm leaving on a jet plane. The signs of the time is near. You got to walk the straight and narrow road. It's rough and bold. Search them, I search the Taliban. Search them, I destruction. Dash me toothpaste, dash me stimulant. Hold the ball and dash medication. Draw up my belt, let me pants in my hand. Scan all the eye, ask me where me come from. Take off me shoes, them and say take off your thumb. If they ever find a weaker split, you gone another land. The plain land, it's the plain land. 100 pound a call, tell me where they get it from. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up.
Yeah, right about now the plane has land, the plane has land, the plane has land. Yes, the plane has land. It's a new world order we are in right about now. They would not come out and tell you all that we are in a new world order. They would not come out and tell you all about the new world order. It's all an agenda to keep you all down and not rise up against them. We are already in the new world order. We are in the 17th phase. We are in the 18th phase. Yeah. No, we are in the 17th phase. We are in the 18th phase. I think we are in the 18th phase now. 18, 19, 20. Right. We are now in the 18th phase, which will take us to the next 2 weeks, which will be the 20th phase, which they will begin the second phase during the next 2 weeks or next few days or so. If people do not listen or not, whether they listen or not, whether people listen or not, folks, whether they listen or not, alright, I'm not shouting. So whether they listen or not, that agenda still have to work out. It still will have to come forth. So the only thing that blocking this agenda is Elohim, right? Elohim blocking this agenda, and they have a certain amount of time to execute a certain agenda, because if they move too soon and they do certain things too soon, what do you think will happen? Right? If they move too soon and they start this agenda too soon, people will rise up and destroy them. People will rise up against them and exterminate them. Instead of they're going to exterminate their children or exterminate that, we need to stop them. They need to be stopped at all costs. At all costs, because Bill Gates, the elites, the evil ones nations now take down all the flags, all the CARICOM flags, all the flags. They take down that. They're done with that. All right? The world that you knew before do not exist to them anymore. What they see is a new world order. And this is what they are working on. This is what they're working to establish. And a lot of people have been paid money to push this agenda, to keep it alive, that they do not die. And most of the people who have seek personal interest in pushing this agenda further will be the media. The media did it before in the 90s. The media
Location, 7 kilometers south of Raleigh, California. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.53 minutes ago.
The media did it before, folks. They are pushing the agenda in the hospitals. There are some hospitals completely empty in Texas. Some hospitals completely empty. Even the hospitals in the UK. And what they do in the exaggerating the numbers. The numbers, the death toll is being exaggerated. So they don't want a big, they don't want to be caught red-handed doing this agenda, right? That is why they're trying to speed it down. They're trying to hurry it down quickly, right? Because they could be...
Location, 4 kilometers southeast of Raleigh, California. Class, micro, magnitude, 1.52 minutes ago.
Destroy them, exterminate them. Because when you sue them, they will come after you and your whole family, your whole clique. They will kill each and every one of you all. Right? Exterminate them the way they exterminate people, innocent people. The way all they fund abortions and all these different things. And the reason why, or some of you all might say, why didn't Elohim do something? Why should Elohim do something to your enemies when you supporting your enemies? Now, your enemies will need to be exposed for Elohim to execute judgment on your enemies, right? You now will have to know who are your enemies. And this is what Abba Yahuwah is establishing here. While granting you mercy, while showing you patience, while being virtuous in the way how we do earthquakes,
Location, 1 kilometer west San Angelo dei Lombardi Avenue. Class, minor, magnitude, 2.7, 15 minutes ago.
We're dealing with you, ungrateful human beings out there who don't even bow down to him or worship him or don't even acknowledge the Creator.
Location, 27 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada. Class, minor, magnitude, 2.0, 12 minutes ago.
The evil ones, the religious people, the Christians, and all of them who have no idea who the creators are, who don't want a relationship with the Creator.
Earthquake downgraded to 1.4 from 1.5. Location, 8 kilometers northeast of Imperial, California. Class, micro, 5 minutes ago. Earthquake downgraded to 1.4 from 1.5. Location, 7 kilometers south of Raleigh, California. Class, micro, 4 minutes ago. Location, 28 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada. Class, minor, magnitude, 2.5, 12 minutes ago.
You grow hate in your heart because the same evil ones who executed COVID, the same evil ones who executed different New Age deceptions and teachings is the same Galactic Federation. But pretending that they are the good ones, pretending that they are the children of the light, right? They pretend that they are the holy ones. They pretend that they are for you. They pretend the Galactic Federation. Alright? They pretend that they are children of the light when they are children of the darkness. You ever watch the Children of the Corn before? If you watch Children of the Corn, these movies speak volumes. They showed you what
Location, 28 kilometers southwest of Goldfield, Nevada.
Right? They went in cinema
13 minutes ago.
100 times. They went in cinema, you sit down and you watch them movies and you say, whoa, Wesley Snipes acting good. Right? You say, whoa, Sylvester Stallone, Steven Seagal, right? All these big time actors, right? Tom Hanks,
Location,
who is really
29
of your
kilometers
child,
southeast of
right?
Nevada,
Who is a
class
pedophile,
magnitude
who's really a
1.4,
child
17
trafficker,
minutes ago.
all kind of evil thing. Oprah Winfrey, alright? And you all like to watch Ellen on TV. Ellen giving away money. You think it's just so? You think it's just like that? They're giving away money. Steve Harvey, all of them in human trafficking. Alright? Lady Gaga, Madonna, you understand? Jay-Z, alright? Beyonce, alright? Most of them are in human trafficking, and they were told. Even soca artists too as well, soca artists, even those in the music industry, those R&B singers, alright? These people were told not to help the public during a certain time, especially Marshall Montano, who deep in the Illuminati. That is the reason why Trinidad and Tobago, let me just bring up that video, Trinidad and Tobago, alright? That is the reason why, right? That was the said reason why the Illuminati showed their agenda boldly to you all. Boldly, plain as day. That is the reason why the Illuminati showed their agenda. And you all didn't believe anything that Archangel Samuel said. That is why I said that this would be a last carnival. You didn't believe what Archangel Samuel has spoken, right? And I said this would be a last carnival ever, right? This would be a last year you had an opportunity to have carnival. Trinidad and Tobago had the carnival last year. Yakokoda had the carnival, right? And during carnival Tuesday and Monday, ABBA them execute earthquakes. Earthquakes were executed last year. It was a warning and people didn't listen to me still. People still did not listen to me. So since they didn't listen to me and they didn't care to listen to me, Yahuwah decided to grant the Illuminati an opportunity and tell them, fine, you can have your new world order. Right? Fine, you can have your new world order. Do not touch the righteous ones. Yahuwah already gave them a directive. Alright? COVID. Alright? COVID, what is the meaning of COVID? Alright? Certificate of vaccination directives. Right? COVID. I think COVID, right? Yeah. Or inspection. I can't remember the real thing here, but you all should look at my live and you will see it. COVID specifically means, I can't remember what it is. I can't remember the right thing, but you all can go on my live and you all will see it. I have so much other things to talk about. If you know what the meaning of COVID, it's supposed to mean something called vaccination and stuff like that. It had to do a lot to do with vaccination and all the thing. Now, the righteous ones, you are told not to be vaccinated. Taking the vaccination will alter your DNA and it could kill you too as well. So all the promises that they promise that they will vaccinate and they promise that they will do this and they promise this will happen and they promises that vaccination have no vaccines, no amount of vaccine, no vaccine at all is safe, none. Even vaccinating babies right now is deadly. Vaccinating children is deadly right about now during this COVID, because as I said already, right now they're just looking for those who could, right? They are just looking for those who they could, right? They are looking for anybody who they could snatch right now, because right now it is a race right now. A race is on to see all those who will be going for this vaccination. All right, so this was Carnival in Trinidad 2020. This was the final carnival that they will ever
California,
have.
class micro magnitude 1.9 2 minutes ago.
So the signs of the time is here, not near, here.
signs of the time is near. You got to walk the straight and narrow road, it's rough and boring. Search my search the Taliban. Searching my distraction. Dash me toothpaste, dash me cimarron. Hold the day a ball and dash a medication. Draw up the belt, left my pants in my hand. Scan all me eye, ask me where me come from. Take off me shoot them and say take off your thumb. If they never find a bigger spliff, they gone another land.
11 minutes ago.
It's a plain land. 100 pound a call, tell me where they get it from. The plain land, it's a plain land. Saddle up myself, we take interrogation. The plain land, it's a plain land.
Alright, so what we have to do right now is just correct that. COVID means certificate of vaccination. Certificate of vaccination. Injection directives. It means certificate of vaccination, right? Certificate of vaccination, injection directives. So that is the correct way of out the meaning of the COVID, right?
Yes, the plain land, it's the plain land. 100 pound a cali weed, where they get it from? The plain land, it's the plain land. Struggle up myself with take interrogation. The plain land, it's the plain land. Make up my mind to face the immigration. The plain land, it's the plain land. Struggle up myself with take interrogation. Search them, I search the Taliban. Searching my distraction. Dash me toothpaste, dash me cimarron. Hold the day a ball and dash a medication. Draw up the belt, left my pants in my hand. Scan all me eye, ask me where me come from. Take off me shoot them and say take off your thumb. If they never find a bitter spliff, you gone another land. The plain land, it's the plain land.
9 kilometers south southeast of Syria, Alaska, class minor, magnitude 2.13 minutes ago.
Saddle up myself to take interrogation. The plain land, it's the plain land. Make up my mind to face the immigration. The plain land, it's the plain land. Saddle up myself to take interrogation. Travel over land, travel over sea. With the worst of His Majesty. This a new world order. What do you got on me? In this a new millennium, Babylon I try to keep the youth dumb. Musical love we sing, that's what we bring. The plain land, it's the plain land. 100 pound a caliber, that where they get it from. The plain land, it's the plain land.
Guys, as we was talking before there, and I was explaining to you all, you know, what COVID mean, and give you all a better idea. So this was the, as you can see, the eye of the pyramid there. This was Trinidad Carnival this year, 2020. As you can see, the pyramid with the eye on top. That was the last carnival that Trinidad will ever have. But right about now, I heard a colleague from Trinidad was specifically telling me right now they are actually planning for Carnival 2020. They my God, they not even come out yet of this agenda, which they will never come out from. But they're planning for Carnival 2020. How will Carnival 2020 come along if you all are not vaccinated? Everybody on the earth needs to be vaccinated. It means that every country have a different way how to get their citizens to be vaccinated. Right? Every country have a different phase of deception to vaccinate their communities, to vaccinate their babies, to vaccinate their people. Alright? But I'm so sure 1 billion gazillion percent are sure that these ministers are not going to be vaccinated. And even if they pretend that they're going to be vaccinated to you, they will never show a close-up. They will never pan the camera right up. They will never, before they start going to the vaccine and they want to encourage the public to take the vaccine, they will never ever pan up to the vaccine and make sure that the vaccine in the canister is the flu vaccine, the poison in the vaccine, and to make sure that they ready take a jab, ready make sure that the needle go in, and make sure that the nurse or the RN press down that lever so the vaccine could be pushed into the veins. You have to make sure before you take the vaccine, before you take the swine test, or before you take the swab test, remember I talk about the swine flu and all these different things, right? Good. Remember I explaining that to you all. Now, before you take the swine test, which is the swab test, right? Let the government and them take it first. Let the leaders in government, they should be the ones to be swabbed first. They should be the ones to be vaccinated first. The vaccination, the mass and the forced vaccination. If the leaders, really true leaders, they should vaccinate themselves first. Trump already said he ain't taking no vaccine. You think Obama will take the vaccine? You think Obama, you think Hillary Clinton or all them going to take the vaccine? No. No. The deep state elite is not going to take vaccine. They're not going for no vaccine. It's you who are their beautiful guinea pigs. Alright? They instill fear in you. They instill J in you. They instill a needle in you using fear. It's like you already have the vaccine. Like the Prime Minister said a few days ago. The Prime Minister said, wear masks. Pretend that you are carriers of COVID-19. Why will the Prime Minister tell the citizens of a Pacific country, wear masks and pretend that you are carriers of the COVID? Why? Because they know the second wave. They know of the agenda. I had to scream down your fucking ears for you to wake up. Why will the Prime Minister, the President, why will the government leaders want you to wear masks knowing that there's no virus? Knowing that they already infected communities. Yes, they already infected the communities. All those who went to the community centers or facilities to be tested. You all are carriers of this new virus. You all are carriers. And that is the reason why who said World Health Organization, that is why it said the transmission will be in the family circle. They know what they're talking about. Hello, because they already infect the public. The public is already infected. And let me tell you something. COVID can be spread via sex. COVID could be spread if you use a cup. Let me say this person is infected. I'm going to tell you something. You don't know who the fuck infected. You don't know who have it. This is the reason why the Prime Minister said, and the President, this is the reason why they said to you, the public, wear masks. Pretend that you have it. Pretend that you are carriers. Why should you pretend to be carriers of this deadly virus? Because it is an agenda. Wake the fuck up. It's an agenda. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Hey, wake up. It's an agenda. It's an agenda. That's what he said. And that's why they said, wear masks as though you are carriers. As though you are carrying the virus. Why? Because you know why? You wouldn't know who have it. You wouldn't know who have the fucking virus. You wouldn't know who are the carriers. Wear masks. Wear masks. And they want to instill this fear in you. Wear masks when you come out in public. Wear masks. Why should you wear masks? Why? You don't know who are the infected ones. And when they push this agenda and they run it down your asshole, hey, they're coming after everybody who's wearing a mask. You see the agenda? When they push this agenda, Down your asshole. They're coming after everybody who wearing a mask. Everybody who wearing a mask will be a criminal. And there's the agenda. And in their home space, you think them ministers and them wearing a mask? You think the prime ministers and the presidents and the elite, the police, you think they wear masks in their home? You think they wear masks in the station? You think that they care about social distancing? Huh? Social distancing is only for you dum-dums. And when they're in public, they will pretend to social distance because you know what? That'll go along with the agenda. Come on, folks. Wake the fuck up. Huh? Social distancing is only for you, puppets. Social distancing is for you, not for these ministers. You think no man intend to fucking social distance? Social distancing has been enforced by the government. And they don't want to make it a law, so it will look as though, they're enforcing an unconstitutional law. No, they say it's mandatory. Why should you listen to your government? After your government kill millions of people have died from the flu vaccine. Why should you listen to your government when they encourage abortion centers and abortion clinics? Why? Why should you listen to your government, to your leaders, when your leaders were even vaccinated? Why your leaders don't vaccinate themselves? Why? Huh? Why your leaders doesn't vaccinate themselves? Why? Hold on, watch now. Why? Tell me why now. Why? Why your leaders? Why your leaders doesn't even vaccinate themselves? Why? Tell me. Why does your leaders seek medical attention out of the country and not in the country? Why? Tell me why. If you can tell me why, I change your name now. Tell me why. It's no reason. It's no reason that they could seek medical attention by professionals that are trained. Tell me why now, please. Oh gosh, I want to know. Tell me why. Why the government do not seek medical attention in their own country, and why do they seek medical attention outside of the country? If there are medical professionals in the country, why does the government go out of the country and seek medical attention from different countries? It's very sad. Let me tell you something what the HNS is doing right now in the NHS. This is what they're doing in the UK right now, and I'm warning people in the UK. Now, let me just read. You mightn't see what I'm reading there, but I have to find it to show you all. This is what they are doing right now in the UK. They are sending out letters to parents. They're sending out letters to parents encouraging them to test the children. Alright? So I just read it out here. Invitation. This was received by someone not going to reveal their name at all. But this is an invitation to participate.
Location 7 kilometers southwest of Anza, California.
In a COVID-19 testing research study. Why should people be the guinea pigs? Why? It's called extermination. Right? As I explained already, if you read through my lives, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Then you will have an understanding. There are different phases of this agenda. They're going after the babies. They're going after the certain ages. 6-year-old. They're going after 20. They're going after the older heads. They begin with the older heads first because they believe that the older heads will have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding not to vaccinate. And the older heads will tell their children, do not vaccinate. All right? Or do not go for no swab test and them kind of thing. Do not be chained up by this system because they are the same one who killed my parents or who killed my family member or who killed millions of people die from that same vaccine. And who tell you is a difference now? No, it's not a difference really. I know people don't care to listen to me, but anyhow, so let's see. Invitation to participate. Right. Invitation to participate in COVID-19 testing research study. Right. This was sent by the Department of Health and Social Care here. Right. If they really care about your health, why will they want to do a test on you? Why will they want to do a COVID-19 testing on you? Why will they want to test you? If they really care about your health, they wouldn't encourage you to get tests. They wouldn't encourage you, the public. They wouldn't encourage you. They will encourage you to do deep research on what vaccines does. Kill people, right? If the health ministry that really care about your health as citizens, if they care about you, they would have told you, go and research the health effects of these vaccines. Go and research the effects of these vaccines. Did I tell you go and research if they really care? I mean, come on, if they really care, if they care from their hearts, and they care for your health, they will never want to poison you, right? And tell me, if the government did care, or the health ministries, if they don't care from their heart for your health, they will never plot. They will never plot to kill you or doubtlessly, right? No, I'm telling you. To join the Illuminati, you have to be evil. You have to have a hate for humanity. You have to hate your own people. You have to hate your own blood, your own kind, your own family. You have to hate the human race in order for you to be in government. You think it's just so? You think it's just so? You got to sign an oath. You got to go to the, you got to give up your rights. You got to give up your free will to be a prime minister, to be a president, to be whatever minister in government. You have to give up your free will. You have to be able to lie and to deceive the people. And that's how you get a salary. You don't get a salary to keep people healthy and to protect citizens from terrorists. Bullshit. You get a salary to lie and to keep citizens in line, putting laws in place. Putting laws in place to begin extermination platforms, and then now employ other jackasses, other dumb jackasses, to make fake profiles, right? To torment and attack people on Facebook who only seeking to know the truth. People on Facebook who really want the truth. You understand? That is how wicked these people are. But anyhow. And the letter states, this letter was sent to a parent, all right? They sent out these letters not only to parent, they sent out these letters to the elderly, they sent out these letters to everybody in the UK got these letters. Also, these letters will now also be sent in different countries, will now have letters dispatching by the health ministry telling them about the testing. But since certain countries, the people are wise, they will not go for this vaccine, or they will not go for this testing, and they are wise and they did the deep research, because I mean it's out there. Google is now open and you could research anything you want to know, anything at all that you want to know. Google is open right now for research. You can go to Google and research, but I'm telling you, research with discernment. Once you research with discernment, everything will work out the right way. Now we are writing here in the letter states, we are writing to invite your child to take part in an important research. What important? Right? What important? Research study about the COVID-19 testing process. Same thing I told you all. Right? The study is being conducted, right, by Imperial College in London. Alright, IPA, SOS, MRI, an independent research organization, alright, which is funded by Bill Gates, of course, by WHO, CDC, which is funded by China and Israel, which is funded by the deep state elite, alright, which also funded by the Queen of England, the Prince of England, which is funded by the reptilians. Alright? This study will help the government develop its approach to COVID-19 testing. Now here's a threat coming now. We have chosen your child at random. Why you choosing my child at random? Why? Why do you want to use my child as a guinea pig? Why? All right, let's go down. And precipitation is completely voluntary. You see how they just lie? Look how they just lie. So if your child die, they give you a piece of money and say, we are sorry. And ting, we are sorry, we didn't, sorry, something went wrong and the child ended up getting infected with COVID-19. What are you going to do? Huh? You as a parent supposed to protect your children. Protect them from beasts and from snakes and from lions and scorpions. Protect them, right? Even from the killer monster bee that all over the world, you know, the killer monster bee. This bee so big now. You're telling me this bee so big. This bee now killing honeybees. So now honeybees is going extinct because a big bee show up now. A big bee. A big bee from Taiwan show up all of a sudden. And this bee killing all the honeybees. Lie! Them killing the honeybees. Alright? You sure them as lie, and you all believing every lie that they say. Every lie that they say, you're going along with it. That's how docious and stupid you are as a people. Alright? Alright? So, your child is tested at random. This is how evil this world is. The precipitate is completely voluntary. So, if you want to take part, it is completely voluntary. Then lie. Right? Because a bill or a law will be passed to force testing. They're going to force people to do testing. That is the reason for the second wave, right? All those who don't do testing, they will force you to do testing. Because when the community spread begins, when those who went for testing in the health facilities and those who went testing in the health centers and stuff like that, when the virus that they infect them with started to flare up, when it started to flare up, oh gosh, when it started to flare up is then they will be moving into the highways and into the byways, and they will now be preaching the new gospel, COVID-19, body-to-body transmission, not knowing that you could be infected with this deadly virus only by them infecting you through injections and through the swab tests. Through injections, the swab tests, and through the chemtrails. But in order for the chemtrails to really work effectively, they have to really put it in the drinking water or whatever, on the food and all these different things. Alright? If you listen to my life, then you will know exactly what's really going on there. The test may show whether your child has the COVID-19 virus. Come on, fuck man. If this country had no spread of COVID, but then they blame it and they say, oh, people who was on a boat come back from the boat, and those who come back from the cruise ship, they are the ones who get, how the fuck they get COVID? How did they get COVID? You see, that is the reason why this agenda spread so far. Because if World Health Organization didn't announce it as a pandemic, it would have go through the wormhole just like that. It would have be like a normal cold where they would be telling you all proper hygiene, blah blah blah. They would have never ever locked down the whole world, right? If this wasn't pushed by the World Health Organization as a pandemic or as a pandemic or as an epidemic, the media would have never pushed this so far. It would have never gotten to this stage where everybody is now quarantined in their own house, where now without people suffering for food. It's going on right now in Africa. Long lines for food in Africa. This is what they want. They want you to depend on them so that you will go for the vaccine. So that you will have no other choice than to vaccinate, right? Because you're hungry. Right? That is the reason why you have them throwing away billions and gallons of milk, throwing away potatoes, throwing away vegetables. They had them literally leaving these things to rot. Why? You don't open your fucking eyes. You open. They know the end come. The end has come. And they have been stocking up for a long time for this whole thing to happen. They thought the rapture would have happened, and boom, they would have total control over the people without putting certain things in place. But now they're rushing it down, knowing that any time the rapture could happen, and these people who they wanted to infect, they could no longer infect them, because once they're infected, they can't fly. Huh? Hello? Anybody there? Once you are infected with this virus, you cannot fly. You will not go in the rapture. You will not be able to go in the rapture, because the virus that is infected, that they are infecting you right now, is to kill some. It's to kill a certain percentage. So that means that the different strains of the virus are spread all over the world. All over the world, these different strains are spread. That is the reason why they could know this percentage of the country will die, or this percentage of the villages will die, because different strains of the virus were distributed from China, Israel, and different counterparts. These different strains, while you are locked down in your home, the airport is privately open to government leaders. Yeah, so right now, the airports around the earth is closed down, and they're talking about open back in July and all kind of nonsense. That's just nonsense, okay? Because if they have to import vaccines from a different country, and they will have to open the airport, who are they fooling? Who are they fooling? We, the righteous ones in Elohim, we declare we know what's going on. We know what's going on. And there's a reason why Yahuwah didn't bring that 10.1 earthquake yet. You think you're going to escape that 10.1 earthquake, right? The enemies, I'm talking to you, you feel you're going to escape the 10.1 magnitude earthquake? Never. You think you're going to escape the 10.1 earthquake? You think you're going to escape the 10.1 earthquake, right? All of you ignoring right now, you're ignoring. You keep ignoring the voice of Yahuwah. You keep ignoring the voice. When Yahuwah bring that 10.1 earthquake, all of you will die. Every one of you will die. And you have no reason. And you can't blame Yahuwah. You can't say, I didn't get a chance to repent. You get a chance to repent. You can't say, I didn't hear the ancient truth. You can't say, I didn't hear the ancient truth. You can't say that you didn't get a chance to live your life. You get a chance to live your life. You can't say, my children, I had plans to marry, I had plans to do this, and the Creator take it away from me. You cannot blame the Creator for what's happening right now. Blame your enemies, the governments. Blame your enemies. Blame your fucking enemies. Don't blame your Creator. What are you blaming your Creator for? Why are you blaming your Creator when your Creator is the one who protected you? Why blame your Creator? Is your enemies. They are the ones to fucking blame for this pandemic. They are the ones to blame for this. Why are you blaming your Creator and say, oh, Yahuwah, take away my life. Everything was going so good. Hello, you were given opportunities to repent. You were given opportunities, but you don't give a fuck, right? You don't give a fuck, so that's why everything needs to be taken away from you, so that you will know that you should have value your free will. You don't value your free will, so remain locked down. Remain imprisoned by your enemies. Right? Who swore an oath to protect you? Right? They swore an oath that, hey, we are going to protect you. We are going to protect you, they say. Look at today. They say that they're going to protect you. They swore an oath in government. Yes, we are going to protect you. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. All right? But look at that. Look at that. Everything down the drain, and now they're going after small businesses. The only ones who could open up is the 1%. The 1%, the ones like George Soros and them who have a big own in George Soros and all the small businesses and them who don't, the small businesses and them who don't have an elite structure, destroyed. Alright, so you will be like a jackass waiting for the economy to open back fully. Alright, promises after promises. We go open back, we go open back, we go open back. That will never happen, trust me. That will never happen. Not right now. Not right now. We don't see it opening ever. Alright? We don't see it opening ever at all, because unless if they get their new world order, which means control, total control over your life, unless they be your gods, as they were already your gods, but they were running things from the back door. They don't want to run things from the back door anymore, folks. They want to be in the forefront. They want you to know who they are. They're fed up hiding in the shadows and doing certain things. Now they want to show you that they're working through their government, right? And they want to show you that the government leaders are their puppets. They want you to see that. But apparently you dumbasses don't see that. All for money. You will do anything for money, right? Anything. Anything for money, right? They bribe you with a little grocery and give you a little mentality spirit to drink. You're happy. Bribe you with a can of Vicks and you're happy. Give you a little small bag of groceries. I know your great grandmother them say, be thankful for the little you have. But these people have millions of dollars. If these people have millions of dollars, they can able to give you a good week grocery. They can able to give you they can able to at least invest 900. Let us say you have like a family of 12 or a family of 10. One bag of grocery can help a family of 10. Alright? They should be able to give you, if they don't want to give you the money, give you at least $900 or $1,000 worth of groceries. So that groceries can last for a month or for a week, depending on the eats on your family. And this is what they don't want. They don't want to share their wealth with fucking you. Who's you? Huh? Who do you think you are? They don't want to share their wealth with you, the public. Alright? They don't want to share their wealth with you, their wealth, the wealth that they accumulated, alright, from lying to you, from thieving in the government or thieving in the ministries. They don't want to share their wealth with you at all. But you continue to believe in their shenanigans. You continue to believe that they are your saviors. You continue to believe in them, alright? But when that day come, I'm telling you, that 10.1 earthquake happened, the whole world will not be destroyed. Turn on new world order after that, you will see. Turn on new world order after that. After all these earthquakes are happening and you all are not paying no mind, imagine all these earthquakes happening and you all not paying no mind. You're running down fucking Devika and you're running down UV seismic, you're running down all these other, you're running USGS and all of them. You're not paying no mind. Why they're not reporting the earthquakes? Why they're not reporting the earthquakes on land? You don't give a fuck. What an evil generation. A serious evil generation that deserves eternal damnation. A generation that deserves to be punished. A generation that don't care. Not even for their own self. This generation real evil. This generation hurt my heart. This generation so evil. And they're supporting it. They really don't care. They don't care about their own health. They don't care about their own well-being. This generation just don't care. And then they will blame other people for their mistakes. Anybody who they could blame and they realize that they're vulnerable and they have a good heart, they will blame them for their mistakes. But they will never look back on their own mistakes, on their own decisions, that they themselves decided to be isolated from the righteous ones. They decided that they want to isolate themselves from those who truly love them, so that they can have an excuse of hate and claim that the righteous ones hate them, and the righteous one did this and the righteous one did that. Yeah, they always want to accuse the righteous ones when they should be the ones being accused. You understand? So let's continue here. If your child takes part, we will send them a package. What freaking package? Yeah. We hope, or the testing may show whether your child has COVID-19 virus. We hope you have no objections to them taking part. We hope you have no objections. Here, let me tell you something, eh? Hear what they say here. They said, and I quote, they said it is voluntary. But down here they're telling you, we hope you have no objections to them taking part. Why should I allow my child to be poisoned? Why should I allow my child to be a guinea pig to the New World Order? Why should I allow them to do tests on my child as my child is a guinea pig? Why should you allow your children to be subjected to this abomination? Why should you allow your children to be tested? Why? Why should you allow your child to be tested? Why should you allow this atrocity to happen? Why? Will you allow your child to go through this torment? You shouldn't allow your children to go through this torment. So they said one time, we hope you have no objections to them taking part. This is real poor. The real poor face, I'm telling you in your face. And they say if your child takes part, we will send them a package containing a test to be administered. Why the fuck your children should get a test when there's no COVID? When there's no virus, right? No human-to-human transmission. The virus is not no human-to-human transmission, right? It happens in different phases and stuff like that. The carriers have a different way how they're giving their opponents, or the carriers have a different way how they are spreading the virus, as I explained earlier on. The virus is not a human-to-human transmission. The virus is not a human-to-human transmission. It has to do with your immune system. Once your immune system is weak, the virus will attack the antibodies, and eventually it will get to your heart. Your heart will get a clot, or like a clot. Once your heart get a clot, the veins run into the heart get a clot, and it gets clogged up. This could also happen with the mask too as well. Those who wear masks and stuff like that, you have to be very careful, because the mask could suffocate you. Wearing a mask could suffocate you. Wearing a mask could be, you could get even infected with wearing a mask too as well. So I'm telling you all, be very careful with the mask, and make sure to use certain oils. And if you want to know about the oils that you could use to remove the contamination, message me and I will tell you the oil that you need to use. There are certain oils that you could use to permanently stop the spread of any virus, right? And they say if your child takes part, we will send them a package containing a test to be administered at home. The test involves a swab of the nose and the throat. Why should the parents do this to their children? A swab of the nose and the throat. This is to get DNA.
1.23 minutes ago.
Right? A swab of the nose is to destroy the fucking brain, and the throat is to infect them with the virus, as well as the swab is to infect them too as well. Right? And it is returned to a laboratory, right? This means these children will be their guinea pigs, and a lot of them will die. You may not even hear about those who will die taking these test, these children who will take their test here in the UK, right? By a courier who collects the completed test from your home. So now they know all those who will take the test, and they will come back now and wipe out our whole family. There's the agenda here, right? The result from this test will be sent to your child within 1 week. You see the agenda, right? Now, if you notice, the governments or the ministries and them are talking about 2 weeks, and 2 weeks, boom, here it is. Within a week, before the second phase or before the second wave hits the Caribbean island or hits the world or certain countries, here they are saying to you, the public, that in 1 week, your child will receive back the results, or you will receive back the results. Here they say, we have included a letter for your child, right? Here we have included a letter for your child. If you are happy for your child to take part, please pass this on to them. Why? Why the fuck I, as a parent, right, should give my child this without my consent? So I must give my child this to sign. My child must sign this, right? Your child has to sign it where? So your child who cannot read properly, who don't understand certain things, and you give them this and say, so is a test, and you thinking that this is for biology and this is for science and da 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 da. And this child now go and take this test because you as a parent, in other words, you deceive your child to take this test. Because you as a parent supposed to be assured that your child do not partake of this evil, right? If your child takes part, we will send them a package containing a test to be administered at home. The test involves a swab of the nose and throat and is returned to a laboratory by a courier who collects the complete tests, right, from your home for analysis. The results from the test will be sent to your child, not sent to you, you know. Hello? Not sent to you, but addressed to your child. Like if the child will actually live to see this test within 1 week. Right? We have included a letter for your child, not a letter to your parents. And listen to me. We have included a letter for your child, not a letter addressing the parents. You know, like if the child have to go to, like if the parents now have to go to a PTA meeting, meaning, you know, a parent meeting. If a child to go to a parent meeting now, you know the child will the teacher will send a letter and the parent will have to give consent for the child to stay back or something like that. This doesn't give consent to the parent completely. This letter gives consent to the child and not the parent. So in other words, they're telling you, let your child decide, not you. You cannot decide your child's future anymore. We, the government, we, the healthcare system, we will now take charge over your children. You, the parent, have no say anymore. You are just temporarily assisting us. Deceive your children further, doing exactly schooling and all these different things. And now that they're going to complete the schooling process, and now they're going to go into a different, complete world order agenda. Some of you might believe that school going to open back. I don't believe so. I don't believe that the school going to open proper. Although, as I tell you already, they're not going to get a chance to reboot into this new world order because Yahuwah said he's going to bring the world to an end. If that doesn't happen, then the question of what will happen before or after, wherever. I've already explained this a gazillion times already. And you could always go back on the lives and learn a lot more. So to say in the letter, we have included a letter for your child. If you are happy for your child, why should I be happy for my child? To take part, please pass this on to them. Same thing I'm telling you all. The parents have no rights anymore. It's now given to the child to make decisions rather than the parents making decisions for the child. That's why Obama said, plainly, if you read my post, certain posts clearly states what is the agenda, right? We have included a letter for your child. If you are happy for your child, why should I be happy for my child? It's like you sacrificing your child to take a test that's going to kill them, eventually slowly kill them. You know, your child is a guinea pig now. So you as a parent, you happy for your child to be a guinea pig. You will be severely punished. You will eternally punished because now this is murder. Alright? It's like you're offering your child as a sacrifice to these hospitals and these testing sites to be guinea pigs. To those who don't even test their own children. They will even use their own children, their own family, their own generation, their own bloodline, right? To be guinea pigs. Why they should use your children? Why they should use your children, O tribe of Benjamin, O tribe of Naphtali, O 12 tribe of Israel? Why will you allow your children? Why will you allow yourself to go through this torment? Why? Tell me why. I know some of you all are not listening and they don't care to listen to anything that I say. But I dare to tell you, every word that I speak under the heavens, under the firmament, every word that I declare will happen. It will happen. Either you want it to happen or either they don't want it to happen. Either they try to deceive you or they don't try to deceive you. Either they try to open back the economy or they not open back the economy. Either they try and lie and tell you that everything's going to be all right. We'll go open the economy back in phases. We'll have a COVID-19 task force and all them kind of nonsense. It's all, you know, it's all tactics to get you to go along with the agenda, pretending that they care. But when they will never test their own family members, they will tell them, stay away from the testing sites. Stay away from the hospitals in this hour. Eat healthy. Alright? Stay away from the health centers. Stay away. They're telling their family members that, you know. They're telling their family members, stay away from the hospital. If something is wrong with you, we will bring a private doctor. A doctor that we trust. Because right now, not even the ministers can trust doctors in their own countries. Because at this point, you don't know who is who. You don't know who have an agenda. You don't know who have a bounty on your head. You don't know who planning to assassinate you. You don't know who could kill you. You don't know because you don't know who's carriers. Everybody wearing masks. Everybody submitting, right, to the New World Order. Alright, you don't know. Complete submission to the New World Order. Complete submission to the Illuminati, the deep state elite. Complete submission to shut your fucking mouth, to shut your mouth. Alright, like what they did to the slaves of old. It's the same agenda. It's the same thing that they're doing over and over and over. Right? Oh my gosh, this is so evil. This letter includes instructions how to register. So you have to register for this. It should only take 5 minutes of your time to do. There will also be a short online survey to help us understand their experiences of this test. You hear? Guinea pig. We're not coming out and tell you your child will be a guinea pig out front, right? No, because you wouldn't, of course, you will do that test. You will not do it. You will not do it. Right? You will not partake and you will not partake in your children being a guinea pig to these elite, right? Will you? Huh? Will you partake in your children being guinea pigs in the New World Order? Will you? I'm asking this question because I would like to know, will you allow your children, alright, or your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren, or would you allow yourself to be guinea pigs, alright, to be experimented on, alright, by you're being experimented on. Will you allow that? Sorry about that. This thing is not showing up right. What I really want to do. It's not showing the way how it should. Alright. So as I'm saying, will you allow your children children, your generation, to be guinea pigs. There's a letter there. I'm sorry, I can't really bring the letter clearer for you all to see. It's kind of hard. Alright, it will be kind of hard, but as you can see the COVID up there, it will be kind of hard to show you all this letter. But this is what the UK is right now planning for its citizens. That the child have no say anymore, the child have no rights anymore. Alright, but the child have rights to state if you want to be tested or not. So it's not up to the parents anymore, as I revealed to you all. It's up to the child. The child have a say, the parents have no say. So this is what they wanted. Alright, a parentless world where they have control over your child. And this brings us, alright, this brings us to what we were talking about earlier on, right? We were talking about earlier on here, you know, which I'm going to kind of wrap up because we're coming to the 3-hour mark here, right? So that is the letter there. Alright, so now we're going to now discuss about this with who now. Let me just bring it up there. Now we're going to discuss with who of who guidelines for sex education. Remember that we recommended that children age 0 to 4, children at a young age be taught about masturbation and gender identity. I want this to sink into your spirit, please. I know I'm giving you all a lot. I know I'm teaching you all a lot and all these different things. I know it's a lot to take in one day. Alright? I know it's a whole lot to take in, but I just wanted you all to want you all to know that this whole thing is a deep agenda. This whole thing is a deep agenda that you all should pay attention to, because this is how they plan to take control over your children worldwide. Alright, this is how they plan to take control over your children worldwide. You know, I fed up trying to reach out to people. I know I may be screaming at times, but I'm just trying to get to you because I care. And yes, if I didn't have the love of the Father in me, I wouldn't seek to reach out to you. The Christians and them claim that they have the love, but they do not have the love of the Father. They don't have the love of YAHUSHUA. They don't have the love of the Mother either. They have a counterfeit love. The Christians and the religious bodies and religious organizations, they have a counterfeit love. And they think by doing good deeds will grant them eternal life, as what the religion teach them. That is absolutely untrue. You were all lied to and deceived, because most of you all will never ever meet the criteria to enter into heaven. Means you have to completely submit to righteousness, not halfway.
Let them see. But I every bit. Can you hear me screaming from afar? Somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, would you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. With all the hit fancy lights and glamour, autograph the things you eager, yeah. You don't know what's up with me. Can't find food to feed my family. My life is like an open book. Turn the page, come take a look. Oh, walk a mile in my shoes. You would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. Come and walk a mile in my shoes. And you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, no, no.
Miners 24 minutes ago.
Gotta make a move real fast. Take my life to the future from the past. In my hands, I gotta take it slow. There are things I like to know. I've been mistreated all so much. Sometimes I don't know how I carry on. You don't know, you never know. Never it's time to show. Come walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. If you walk a mile in my shoes, come walk a mile in my shoes. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only 1 mile, come walk a mile in my shoes. If you walk a mile in my shoes, walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. So if you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. We know the hits, fancy, nice and glamour from our God. But if you walk a mile in my shoes, you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come walk a mile, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me screaming from afar? Somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, would you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. With all the hit fancy lights and glamour, autograph the things you eager, yeah. You don't know what's up with me. Can't find food to feed my family. My life is like an open book. Turn the page, come take a look. Oh, walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. Come and walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. Gotta make the move real fast. Take my life to the future from the past. In my hands, I gotta take it slow. There are things I like to know. I've been mistreated all so much. Sometimes I don't know how I carry on. You don't know, you never know. Never a sign to show. Come walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. mile in my shoe. Come walk a mile in my shoe. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only 1 mile. Come walk a mile in my shoe. If you walk a mile in my shoe, yeah. Walk a mile in my shoe, and you would feel what I'm feeling. We would stand and things don't look too good. No, 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 no. And if you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height. Don't wanna fall, but if I do, will you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. We know that it's fancy nights and glamour from right. But if you walk a mile in my shoe, you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No, 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 no. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come walk a mile, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the reason why I play this song because I wanted you all to understand. Walk a mile in my shoes. See how YAHUWAH, IMAYAH, and Lord YAHUSHUA feel about this vaccination. How they feel about the way how they are being injected, the way how humanity has worshipped idols and the evil thing that they have done against them. So I'm asking you all, let's walk a mile in my shoes. Let's spend 1 day in the presence of Elohim. 1 day in the presence of Elohim to know how they really feel about certain things. Let's walk a mile. Let's walk a mile a day, in Yahuwah's shoes. Right? Let's walk a mile in their shoes. Right? They were rejected, they were rejected, and that's why they need to bring an end to all the evil things that are happening on the earth. So I don't blame them. I will never, ever blame Elohim for anything, because we are supposed to blame World Health Organization, blame the government, blame all the ministries for lying and training up people to go and take the tests, to get the virus. It's all about money, folks. As I say, these government leaders and these government ministries and them, they all got big money. They get money paid. The CDC pay out a lot of money. The CDC and World Health Organizations and stuff like that, right? Through the UN, United Nations, they already paid out billions of dollars. They paid out millions of dollars to countries. These countries like South Africa and them these African countries who hungry for wealth and hungry for money and hungry for nice thing and hungry for power, they are the ones who they bribe, and they bribe them to sell out their countries. So the citizens are right now on the breadline, because this COVID-19 has brought a lot of people on their knees. So they're now bowing down to their government and saying, oh, government, the government done so much good for us. The government did this for us. I'll show you all a screenshot in a while of people praising the government, literally praising and worshiping their government. Right? I'll show you all a little screenshot in a second, and then we will talk about what the other things we will talk about and discuss, and then we'll be able to go a little deeper and explain a little certain things. So stay tuned to the live. We're going to show you all a screenshot.
Can you hear me screaming from afar? Somebody help me from this life, don't wanna fall. But if I do, would you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. With all the hit fancy lights and glamour, autograph the things you eager, yeah. You don't know what's up with me. Can't find food to feed my family. My life is like an open book. Turn the page, come take a look. Oh, walk around. good. No. Gotta make a move real fast. Take my life to the future from the past. In my hands, I gotta take it slow. There are things I like to know. I've been mistreated oh so much. Sometimes I don't know how I carry on. You don't know, you never know. Never a sign to show. Come walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. If you walk a mile in my shoes, come walk a mile in my shoes. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles, only 1 mile. Come walk a mile in my shoes. If you walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. Walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. If you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height. Don't wanna fall, but if I do, will you catch me? Not take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become appealing. We know that it's nice and glamour. But if you walk a mile in my shoes, you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come walk a mile, yeah. Can you hear me screaming from afar? Somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, would you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. With all the fancy lights and glamour, autograph to please you, eager, yeah. You don't know what's up with me. Can't find food to feed my family. My life is like an open book. Turn the page, come take a look. Oh, walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Come and walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Gotta make a move real fast. Take my life to the future from the past. In my hands, I gotta take it slow. There are things I like to know. I've been mistreated oh so much. Sometimes I don't know how I carry on. You don't know, you never know. Never a sign to show. Come walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. If you walk a mile in my shoes, come walk a mile in my shoes. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles, only 1 mile. Come walk a mile in my shoes. If you walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. Walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. If you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me? Not take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become appealing. We know that it's fancy nice and glamour. But if you walk a mile in my shoes, you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come walk a mile, yeah.
So right, as you can see, the screenshot is up there. This have been 3 hours. I come to tell you all. I come to talk about maybe 10 hours. Yeah, come to talk a little bit on the things that is really, affecting us. And we talk a little depth about a little simple thing, but I just want you all to look at this freaking Kudumunu. Look at this Kudumunu person now. This person up here said, well, who she is. She said, blah, blah, blah is the case, and blah, 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 and boom. She said, ashamed of what? Because she said that she's ashamed of a prime minister of Trinidad and Tobago right now. And this jackass down here, alright, say ashamed of what? The excellent manner in which he, the prime minister, is managing our country. All praises, listen to me, all praises and glory to the honorable prime minister and his team. We proud citizens, I think you're talking about herself. She ain't talking about the ones who's suffering, because apparently she getting some sort of special help from the government. This is how I tell you all how they're brainwashing them. Right? They're working from home. Alright, let me stop here. Remember to say, a lot of people working from home. The people who are working from home is the bank people. The people who in the bank and those people working in the bank, who working in the the banking system, the electrical, the water, the utilities. These people should be the essential people, because these are essential workers. But we're talking about these jackass and them who sitting down home and getting paid from the government. They get a salary every month to macro other people who post out certain things about the government and attack them and praise the government. After they're all going and suffer for what they're doing, because I'm telling you all, this is wickedness. This is high class wickedness, and I'm telling you, this is, I'm shocked. I'm shocked to see them worshiping the prime minister this way. Shocked to see them worshiping the government, the same government that enslaving them, the same government that forcing them to take a vaccine shot, the same government who have them as slaves in their home. I am so shocked to see them praising the government like this. They're worshiping the government like this. I am so shocked. Imagine how Elohim is feeling right now. Imagine, right? They're worshiping the government, bowing down to their worship, they're bowing down to their idols, bowing down to their. So they know, they're no longer bowing down to their idols anymore, and they're not doing that as they used to do before. Remember, this a new world order. Alright, they're now bowing down to their enemies, the governments, the leaders, the ministers and ministry. They're now bowing down to them, right? They're bowing down and worshiping them. All praise and glory. All praise and glory. All praise and glory. I'm telling you all, and I know I'm saying something wrong with this generation. Something bad is coming for them. Right? If they could accept this. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They bow down to their enemies, right? All praise and worship to their enemy. To their enemy. To their enemy. To their enemies. You see for yourself? All praise and glory. All praise and glory to their enemies. No praise and glory to the creators, who is keeping us sane, having a sane mind. Who, the creators who is providing, the creators who is protecting. No praise and worship. So you know why the world is going to be destroyed, right? You know why the world is going to be destroyed now? You know why? Ah boy, you should know now.
If you walk a mile in my shoes, walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. We would stand that things don't look too good now. So if you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me now? not take the whole thing from beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. We know that it dress nice and glamour. But if you walk a mile in my shoes, you would feel what I'm feeling. We're standing, things don't look too good. No. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come walk a mile, yeah.
Location 28 kilometers southeast of Nevada, class micro, magnitude 1.3, 20 minutes ago.
Can you hear me screaming from afar? Somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me? Now take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. With all the fancy lights and glamour, autograph to please you, we good, yeah. You don't know what's up with me. Can't find food to feed my family. My life is like an open book. Turn the page, come take a look. Oh, walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Come and walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Gotta make a move real fast. Take my life to the future from the past. In my hands, I gotta take it slow. There are things I like to know. I've been mistreated oh so much. Sometimes I don't know how I carry on. You don't know, you never know. Never a sign to show. Come walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. From where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. If you walk a mile in my shoes, come walk a mile in my shoes. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles, only 1 mile. Come walk a mile in my shoes. If you walk a mile in my shoes, walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. When I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. So if you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me? Not take the whole thing from the beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. We know the hits meant to nice and glamour from our God. But if you walk a mile in my shoes, you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come walk a mile, yeah. Can you hear me screaming from afar? Somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me?
Just walk a mile in my shoe. Just walk a mile in my shoe. I want you all to do that. Please, walk a mile in my shoe. Right? Walk a mile in my shoes. Right? I want you all to walk a mile in my shoes. Tell me how you all feel about certain situations, how you all understand certain things. So walk a mile in my shoes for a day. Walk in my shoes maybe for a month. Walk in my shoe for an hour. Walk in my shoe for a minute. Walk in my shoe. Just walk in my shoes. Alright? Just walk a mile in my shoe now. I will take it off and give you. Let me see if you could handle the weight of that mantle or the weight of that burden. So walk a mile in my shoes. Alright? Tell me how you feel about that. Right? Walk a mile in my shoes for a day. This is how stupid these people are. You're telling me that they worship in all praise and glory, right? all praise and glory means that they now worshiping their prime minister. Now their prime minister is their savior. Same thing I tell you all. Same thing I tell you all. Right? So, you know, let's imagine, what you all think about this? What you all feel about this? Could you all give me a feedback before we go forward? We don't have much again in the life to go. We don't have much again in life to go because I'm tired. I'm tired trying to reach out to people now. And people ain't taking me serious, but that's a small thing. I know, I understand. All right, not everybody will be able to be rescued. Not everybody will be able to be raptured. I understand that, Papa. Papa, I understand that. Right? Not everybody will have an opportunity to enter. Blood like that flowing through the streets. Right? Like the video from earlier on. You see much blood oozing from the ground? When you see there's real blood, you watch now. Right? When you see it was clear on the side. It's blood. I can't save everybody, but you know, I try to save whoever I could save. You know? Whoever I could save, I'll try to save. That's the best I could do. But at the same time, as you can see blood oozing out from the streets here. This is real blood, now. Look how much blood. This is real blood that you see in there. Right? Real blood. Remember when Abba created Adam and Eve? Where Abba get the blood from? Where did Abba get the blood from? Where did the blood come from? The blood came from the earth. Right? The blood came from the earth. When Abba created Adam and Eve, remember it had nobody here on the earth, It had nobody here on the earth. Nobody here on the earth other than the fallen angels. Alright? So, where was that blood coming from? It coming from the earth. That is real blood you see in there, folks. That is the same blood that we have flowing out in our bodies, you know. The same blood in our heart. That same blood that you see flowing there on the street. That happened after earthquake, by the way. So this is an indication of the COVID-19 and all the different agendas to come, that which is now unfolding now. All that blood, all that red thing or substance they will say always a phenomenon, that is not a phenomenon. That is real blood. Alright? That is real blood. Alright? That is the same blood we have in our vein, pumping out or oozing out from the earth there. Alright? The earth is crying out. The blood of the innocent, the blood of the abortionate, the blood of the children that were aborted, the blood of those who were murdered, the blood of the innocent is crying out from the earth, crying out for justice, crying out for vengeance, crying out for the wrath of the Creator. That is real blood oozing out from the earth there after a mega earthquake in Turkey. That is real blood. That is the blood of those that is sacrificing, those that they are killing and drinking their blood and dumping their bodies in the earth. This is the blood. Remember when you're dead, right? Remember when you're dead, right? All right, when you're dead. Let me say you're dead, right? All those who dead and they take out certain body parts or whatever and everybody. All right, when they trade down there, now the blood for the earth now absorbs the body parts. The body, like when anybody going through a certain explaining something here that nobody knows. All right, this is where the blood is coming from. The blood is coming from the earth, from those that have dead, the innocent ones. Yes. And what happens is there's a process that happens. The earth absorbs the blood from all these bodies and then it combines into one flow. So blood is flowing under the earth, lava is flowing under the earth, right? Blood, fire, water is stored under the earth. We have blood under the earth, we have water stored under the earth, we have lava stored under the earth, we have different soil or different
location, Zone Al,
antibody
Sur de
of
Puerto Rico,
cells
class moderate
stored
magnitude
under the
5.0,
earth. This
depth
is the
2
same
kilometers
earth
3 minutes ago.
that Abba breathed life into Adam and Eve. Abba made man, alright, in his own image and likeness. And in the image of Eve, Abba brought forth. In the image of Mama, Abba were able to bring forth Eve. So that specifically means that Mama is also the creator. Alright? Or let me say in other words, Mama as the creator brought forth Eve. Mama created, remember Abba said, let us make man our own image and likeness. He was referring to himself and his wife, Mama IMAYAH, the Holy Spirit. Saying to the Holy Spirit, who you now know as the Holy Spirit, who you know as the Holy Spirit is not really the Holy Spirit, but the Holy Spirit is of the feminine essence of the Father, Yahuwah. Now you are understanding that the Father and the Mother are the creators, and the Son comes along to inherit the Son comes along to inherit their power, their glory, and their worship. The Son comes along, alright, to inherit their inheritance, which is not this world, alright, but a new world, alright. This is why they wanted a new world order, because the new world order will indicate that they will not have an opportunity to enter into the new YAHRUSHALAYIM, because they will not have an opportunity to enter. All these government ministers and government leaders, they know that the blood of the innocent is on their hands. And now they have the public bowing down to them. They have the public worshiping them. So now that the public is bowing down and worshiping them, now they feel as though they are gods here in the earth. The ministers and the prime ministers, they feel so uptight and feel so up, they feel so worshipped by the citizens. They feel that they can relax restrictions in order to implement another agenda, a deeper agenda, where the same people who are worshiping them is the same people that are going to die. Their family members ain't going to pass in that second wave at all, because they already talk, they already counsel, they have already put things in place to protect their family members if perhaps their family members get infected, alright, by the zombification of COVID-19. They'll be able to protect themselves and protect their loved ones and their children and whatever. They have already protected their generation, folks. Alright? So now blood is oozing out from the earth. That is the blood of those
location, Zone Al, Sur de Puerto Rico, class moderate magnitude 5.0,
who took abortions and
6 minutes ago.
All these
Location,
abortion
9 kilometers
clinics,
east, southeast of
that is
Aspen, California,
the
class
blood
micro,
of those who were
magnitude
murdered,
1.1, 2 minutes
innocently
ago.
murdered, the blood of those who died from different countries. Alright, that is the blood. This blood that is now there represent all the innocent ones that died for righteousness, all the ones that were persecuted. This is the blood of Yahushua. This is the blood of Mama, the blood of Papa, because Yahushua is the image of Yahuwah. That means that Yahushua have the DNA of his father, Yahuwah, and the DNA of his mother. So Yahushua have split DNA of mother and father, as though we have split DNA of our mother and our father. Alright? That is the reason why for the swab test and all these different things is to